Yeah, I don't know about the latest volcano problem, but I saw some posts a little while back about it. So
All
yeah,
right. Perfect. Alrighty. We are ready to go with session 69 of Forbidden Lands.
nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that as much as I can tonight in character.
We had to make that joke at least once, and
Ye-
Resident's gonna make that joke. Yeah.
Yeah. Some things
Oh
some
yeah.
things are inevitable.
Ryzen, the dragon's eating me. Nice.
Nice.
Have we had a mic test from Trevor yet?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm here.
Oh,
Oh, there we
excellent.
go. Yay.
I was like, did I miss it? Was I reading something and my brain turned off?
Alrighty. So you guys have made your way to the abandoned dwarven fortress that is now the home to a dragon, apparently. With the hopes of freeing the enclave, so the dwarven refugees can move back in. Teach Trestius some magic in the process, give you access to their forges and their smithing techniques, and hopefully use the bones of the dragon to forge a weapon capable of slaying a demon. As far as plans go, this is actually pretty solid for PCs.
That's true, actually.
I mean, whether that speaks highly of your plan or not highly of PCs in general.
The answer to
Don't
that
call
question is
him in.
yes.
The answer is yes.
Yeah.
The thing with this plan, though, is that we made it up. Like, you didn't give it to us, so we don't even know if it'll work.
That's right.
We just said, okay, let's try some stuff.
But during your travels, you found a message that had been sent, tied to a messenger bird that had been taken down by an iron arrow. That was encoded. You guys very quickly cracked the code. And something about the blue, beware the blue flame and rising. And it could relate to a couple of things you've encountered. One, you did find a burning bush that seemed to be tied to some ancient and forgotten nature god that put the whammy on Okatai and damn near killed him.
Very judgy.
Very judgmental. Or you've also found what appears to be an organized army of orcs, whose symbol is a blue flame. And they are currently camped right next to where you are. Close enough that with a spyglass you've managed to get some eyes on them to see that they are an organized military. They're not just a bunch of orcs out rampaging and pillaging. They've got heavy armor, they've got well-maintained weapons, they've got a good deal of discipline. And you guys were deciding whether you were going to go investigate the orcs or continue on your original plan of going to the Dragon Den. You're closer to the Dragon's Den, but you're kind of halfway between. And that is where we left off, with you guys deciding which way you were going to go.
Dragon, dragon.
How healthy is everyone feeling?
What?
Healthy.
I finally managed to sleep,
Hmm.
which is great. I feel
That's good.
finally a bit refreshed, which is good before we fight a dragon.
Yeah, because you and Trustius both get kind of weird
Oh yeah,
after
like,
not sleeping for a while.
yeah.
He gets all snarly and strange.
Yeah, I have a trouble with taking things seriously, apparently, when I'm too sleepy. That sounded dangerous. I remember a few things I did, and not sure I'm confident about that.
If you're curious, Desi, we can ensure you stay up for 3 or 4 days.
No thanks. No.
It's 3 solid days before you start seeing things.
That would be 3 solid days of I am the person who keeps you alive. So let's not try that out.
I know you had anchoring to fight orcs because they're a good challenge.
Kinda did.
Yeah, I know.
And they don't breathe fire, which is also nice.
A plus. But you do have a helmet that protects you against fire.
I do, and I actually have it now.
He's a very good helmet.
As opposed to, when I took a tumble into lava, which I cannot recommend at all.
Yeah, I just kind of stepped on it. Not my best plan.
Yeah, it was not good at all. Not even a little. Yeah. So Trustius doesn't think I can take on an entire orc army. And he's probably right, but man, I would hate to.
I don't think that I could take on an entire orc army.
I mean, I'd love to see you do it, but just in case it doesn't work.
I mean, who's planning on wielding the hammer? Ryzen, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because you're the one with the most experience swinging a hammer.
Yep.
Yeah.
It sure ain't.
So I mean,
I do love giving things a good hammer.
it's a lot bigger and a lot heavier than you are. So no, probably not you.
I just don't think that the hammer is going to do all the work. We're probably going to need to help it a bit.
Probably.
I mean, some poison for dragon.
Perhaps we should compare notes. What do we know about dragons collectively?
Well,
They're big and they keep shitting in our path, apparently.
and their shit is
Hoard
powerful
treasure.
to smite thing.
Full of treasure. Jeez.
We do know that the hammer of Kaldi glows when it's close to a hammer, to a dragon. Well, sparkle, I don't know. It reacts to the presence of dragon.
My what does?
Risen hammers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It acts weird. It gives
Which
you a weird...
implies that the worm that we fought in the volcano was a dragon.
Hey, Chris, does this hammer have a gem in it by chance?
No, it does not.
Or the hammer was just really happy to be picked up after a long, long time of sitting in a volcano cave.
Possibly.
We also need to consider that the hammer has some side effects.
Yeah, it makes you really cocky.
Which makes it safe to put it in Risen's hand.
Because how could he possibly get cocky?
I mean, if he gets cockier than this, I'd just be impressed.
I expect
Okay.
to find out.
I say that with all the love in my heart. Like,
Clearly. Clearly.
I mean, for something so small, he has an awful lot of believing in himself, which has proven true. So I cannot blame him for it. He has scrapped enough knees and faces for me to not complain. Just a lot of confidence in a small package.
You want me to
All the
pull a
com-
shovel out of my bag so you can keep digging?
We're talking about me. We're talking about me. I have all the confidence in my package. Thank you very much.
Let's not. We not talk about his
He
package,
believes in
please.
this package, and now he's gonna believe in his hammer.
Right.
So
This hammer isn't the only hammer I can wield. Thank you very much.
But it is the most effective one against the dragon.
Yes.
I would think.
Dragons, however, fly.
Yeah, they do. And that's going to be bad because the last time something flying picked up one of us, Trustius died. So
that's why it's kind of
Not
better
keen.
to fight it in his lair, so it doesn't have lots of room to go.
yeah, true.
It's probably gonna be lizard-like and have lots of armor, like lots of plating. If I take the worm as an example.
And I expect that Chris will tell us to roll lore at any time.
Yes, anybody who would like to
Oh.
can certainly roll lore.
I would, but I don't have any.
I would specifically want to know which kind of poison would be more efficient against the dragon.
I am not pushing just in case we end up fighting orcs.
Oh, he's not that cocky yet, I guess.
Nope, I'm only half cocked so far.
All right. So, what do you know about dragons? That is a very good question.
Us, nothing,
Well,
because
I have
we
lots of room in my
have played
house.
this game before.
So dragons generally are relatively small and fairly bestial. But there are legends of dragons that are like gigantic beasts who hoard treasure in their lairs and spew fire from their jaws. They are definitely protected by scales. But trust as you know that because it's like a scaled beast, similar in many ways to a snake, it does shed its scales as it grows. So sometimes you can find gaps in the armor where it might be more susceptible to penetration.
Okay, you'll pass that along.
As for poison, you're pretty sure that unless you have a vast quantity of it, the dragon is simply, I mean, assuming it's a larger, more legendary dragon, and since it drove the dwarves from their home, you're going to guess probably pretty big. Poison will probably have negligible effect. It's just simply too robust a creature.
Okay. Might have been more efficient to try to make him hallucinate than making him bleed, but if he is just too sturdy, I kind of remember the worm. No matter what kind of poison I use, he still seems to be like just pushing through.
Yep. Other than that, like even a small dragon, and by small we mean something that probably weighs somewhere in the vicinity of half a ton, is a danger. So anything big enough and powerful enough to drive the dwarves from their home is probably going to be a significant threat. Now, the big advantages you have is the hammer. The hammer, it is heavy, so it can basically only be used every second round, but it completely ignores all natural armor. So, like, even if the dragon, like, say the dragon had, like, you know, an armor rating of 15 or 20, the hammer completely ignores all of it.
Things can have armor ratings of 15 and 20. Yeesh.
I said if.
I mean, I didn't count the dice last time we fought the worm, but there was a lot of armor dice.
Yeah, we've seen some armor dice, I guess.
I mean, it doesn't help me roll successes, but
Yeah, what's armor?
Yeah.
Things don't have armor.
that's why there's no danger in giving you guys things that ignore armor, because it's not like it matters for my rolls anyway.
Right.
So that was the plan.
But that being said, should I actually roll real successes, the hammer will ignore them. On top of that, it seems to me I think the hammer has a fairly significant base damage as well. I think its base damage is something like 3 plus any successes rolled. Yes, base damage of 3, D10 artifact die.
That's
and
good.
The other thing that's good to know with the hammer is if you do 3 or more points of damage after soak, it will also destroy any crafted armor, just in case you get into a fight with something with crafted armor. And it is capable of shattering solid stone.
If we ever get attacked by Terramalda again, hit her with that.
It's an option.
We ever get attacked by anything again, hit them with that.
It's also true.
Other than that, since you got 2 successes on your lore roll, is there anything specific you would like to know about dragons?
I would like to know if they're immune to fire.
No more so than any other significantly robust creature would be. As far as you know.
Right.
I'm curious to know if they have other types of breath weapons besides fire.
Unfortunately, none of you know that. All the stories talk about fire-breathing dragons.
I think the dwarf said there was a fire-breathing dragon. Don't quote me on that, though.
Oh, is there any particular vulnerability that we could expose, maybe?
Trustius does know that as they grow and shed, sometimes there are gaps in their armor.
So we need to look for the loose scale.
I hope it's asleep. All right. Are we agreed that the dragon's the first priority?
I think so.
I think so.
Even if the orcs are going after the dwarves. Assuming there's bodies left, we can pick them up and still learn what we need. All right, then.
Yeah, I'm fine with the dragon.
All right. So I mean, it takes just a little bit of scouting around. You know the dragon dens in these mountains someplace. You've got a spyglass. Doesn't take you too long to spot this dwarven citadel high up in the cliffs. Up till relatively recently, the dwarves continue to use it. So there are like trade paths and everything that lead to the citadel. It's not like you're climbing a mountain or anything to get up there. And probably after a couple of hours, you stand near what appears to be a very large dwarven citadel. I'll bring you guys onto the map here. So this is a black and white map, but I like the old school look of it. For anybody who happens to be watching this is one of the maps from a map maker named Dyson Logos, who does a ton of amazing maps that he generally makes available for people to use.
Very nice.
And black and white tracks for this game.
Yeah.
Does for us at least, yeah.
So you can see that there's what looks like a kind of like might have been like a watchtower or something at one point. A couple of like little like windows that lead into it. And there's these red circles that you can see represent basically just like large rocks and boulders and debris that have been pushed in the way of things.
So we're at the base of a watchtower, and the main citadel is further at a higher elevation?
Nope, it's part of the citadel.
Ah, okay.
And
Lizzie, I assume you're going first.
and whoever's keeping watch can give me a scouting roll.
What time of day is it?
Currently, it's early afternoon.
I believe that's me then.
So as you guys kind of like make your way up to this citadel, kind of taking a look around. Caldy, you do notice that there are some like little footprints in the dirt and stuff around. Whatever the creatures are, they look like they're probably a little bit smaller than human, but they are very very clearly like dinosaur prints, like a kind of a three-toed lizard type print, not booted or anything. And to your keen goblin ears, you can hear sounds coming from the guard tower through the open windows.
What kind of sounds?
Sounds like voices, very kind of high pitched.
Okay. Well, I tell everybody.
Looks like it might be you, not me. Does he look at Trustius?
Is it? We've met Kobold before.
You did meet kobolds before.
Ages ago.
Yeah, still have their demon.
Holy cow! Like,
Yep.
way back when we first got here.
Yep. And we still haven't get rid of that troll because that would be a hate crime. But
Yeah.
does those tracks match?
Yes, they do.
Might not be the same kobold, but I think
I
they're one
wouldn't
kobold.
think so, no.
So we know that we can deal with them. They're probably crafty and gonna ask us something terrible, but we can talk with them. Do we want to sneak in, or do we want to try diplomatic approach?
I mean, the less fighting we do before the dragon, the better shape my armor will be in.
That's fair.
Because we know that I'm probably not going to be coming out with a full set of armor.
Let's be careful. They might have sided with the dragon.
Wouldn't the dragon just eat them?
Probably. Doesn't mean they won't worship it.
Okay, that's fair, I guess. Sure. Weird, but
But if we tell them
sure.
we're there to kill the dragon, they might,
Take it badly.
Yeah.
Talking to people is really Culty's thing. I mean, could you sneak closer and hear what they're saying, maybe?
Let's try that.
All right.
Anyway.
I'm pretty good at hiding. Let's give that a shot.
All right, give me a stealth roll.
And by pretty good, I mean I roll 3 dice. How's that?
So you make your way up, and you can kind of peek in through the the windows here are fairly wide. They're probably about 10 feet wide. And dwarves like to make things big for some strange reason. Kind of like carefully peek in, and you see, there's probably maybe half a dozen or so of these little reptilian guys in here.
Oh, great. Lizard people.
Nope, they're definitely not lizard people. They're more like dragon people, like tiny dragon people. And by tiny, we mean probably 2 or 3 inches taller than Culdy.
I'm still intimidated.
You've made deals with these guys before? Or these types, anyway.
And as you're kind of listening in, I mean, because Forbidden Lands doesn't really have rules exactly for languages, I just assume everybody can kind of speak the same, just because it's easier. And they seem to be having a discussion about whose turn it is to go hunting. One of them's like, I went last night. I am not going again. It's not my turn. And the other's like, you do the short straw. That means you have to hunt all week. It's like, nope. Week ended yesterday. I'm done. It's like, the week doesn't end yesterday. It's just like this circular argument over who's going hunting today.
I will say out loud, maybe it's time for everybody to go hunting.
Like, they kind of like look around. Like their eyes get wide. Now kind of like they gather together like back to back. Back to back facing outward. They draw their little daggers. Like, go
And I'll
away.
kinda
Go away,
step-
dwarf ghost.
I will step out of the shadows with a big smile on my face and put on my best persona as a game show host. I said,
Go away, dwarf.
Dwarf.
Maybe they haven't actually seen him yet.
I don't know. They're called. You can tell they're looking right at you. They're kind of like pointing their daggers. Okay, they're like a good 25, 30 feet away from you. Like, dwarves aren't allowed here.
I think we lost.
Oh, did we lose Goldie?
Like he's still in channel, but he kind of stopped mid-sentence.
Yeah. He says he's having bad internet connections.
Yep, it's
Yeah.
that. I Google your symptom. Apparently, you have bad internet connection.
Good old WebMD.
"Can you hear me now?"
Yes.
Disconnected,
I don't-
reconnected to the internet. This is awful. I could hear you
I don't-
guys. I just couldn't hear. I couldn't. You guys couldn't hear me.
Yeah, I had
I
that
don't
problem
think
once.
that's what WebMD is
Shit.
used for. I like it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to start with the game show host speech. It says, "I am not a dwarf. I am a world-renowned goblin. A goblin that grants prizes to people that win contests. Somewhere on this island, I've released a golden pig, and the one of you that catches it gets not only the golden pig, but gets pork for lifetime, a pork for a year, and the pig's weight in gold. But first, you got to catch it."
Go away, dwarf.
I am no dwarf, and I'll hit them with the make an insight check and see what they're into. But basically, I'm going to hit them with the manipulation roll eventually.
Golden pig? Really?
That was a good story. I liked it.
I mean, it kind of works.
Maybe. Hopefully.
It would have worked better without the disconnect.
Screw the dragon. Let's go after this golden pig that Caldy talking about.
Well, dragons like gold, right? So the person that gets the pig's weight in gold and brings it to the dragon is probably going to be pretty happy.
Maybe.
Dwarves aren't allowed here.
No dwarf. I swear to you, I am a goblin.
You're a dwarf.
I do not truck with dwarves.
You're short. You're a dwarf.
I am green and have big ears,
You're an ugly
and I'm
dwarf.
shorter than a dwarf.
You're a short and ugly dwarf.
Well, that just hurts my feelings.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Ouch.
I don't know. The golden pig is there for somebody. One of you must be the winner.
Pigs.
Somebody's got to
aren't
hunt anyway, right? It might as well be all of you.
in the world. Sounds like it's far.
It's somewhere here, somewhere nearby. I've released it within 10 minutes walk from here.
Dwarf walk or kobold walk?
Goblin walk, which is slightly smaller than you, so probably 8 minutes for you guys.
Go bring us the pig.
That's not how the contest works.
What contest?
You catch the pig, you get not only the pig, but you get pork for a year and the pig's weight in gold.
What's pork?
Pork is the meat that pigs are made out of.
Liar. Pigs are
It's
made
very
out of
good.
pig.
Fatty, delicious.
Pigs are made out of pig. Stupid dwarf.
Did I lose you again?
Nope.
Nope.
Can't eat a golden animal. Oh, I think we lost him again.
I see him flashing.
Flashing, but no audio.
Morse
Discord.
code isn't going to work well.
Discord did that to me once.
I am very iffy on my Morse code.
I remember SOS.
Yeah, that's about what I remember.
That's the important one, really.
What are the rest of you doing while Cully's having this conversation?
I'm hiding my
this is-
pig.
I'm trying not to laugh. Your poor pig! Oh my god, I forgot about it.
Yeah. I
Oh,
don't want
fuck.
I don't want my animals to be center field, so I don't talk about them too much. But yeah, I hide my pig. Goldie.
I'm smirking, but I'm keeping vigilant in case we're being surrounded for a possible ambush.
Yeah, I imagine Trustius even has a smirk over this one.
Oh, Trevor apparently has no internet connection.
Oh no.
Ryzen, I guess you're up.
Okay. Why are we talking to these guys again?
To avoid a fight because we need to keep our strand for the dragon.
Because he doesn't want to break her helmet.
Yeah.
I can come with you so
Or my
they know
armor.
that you're not a dwarf because
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Can you hear me?
Yay!
Oh,
For now, yep.
All right, after the scene, I'm going to have to abandon ship. This is horrifying. So last I heard is I was telling them that pork was actually what the
Pig.
meat pigs are from. And it's very fatty and delicious.
they called you a liar because everybody knows pig is made out of pig.
Pig is just a goblin term for pork. Pork is a goblin term for pig. So it's a year supply of pig meat. Sausages, chops, bacon, ham hocks, snouts, the whole bit. Pig's feet, pickled pig's feet. Oh, it's so good.
Snout.
See?
Bring us the pig.
No, you have to catch the pig. That's the contest. And since you're hunting anyway, you all and you're arguing about who's going to hunt, you all should hunt. Catch this pig. If you catch this pig, there's a pig's weight in gold that you can bring to your leader. Think of the reward you'll get.
But I am the leader.
Esteem. Then you get to keep it all. You can take it from the person that catches it. If you're strong enough. I mean, they might not want to give it to you.
Right, you can give me a manipulation roll.
If I can get in there.
Just like there are going to be modifiers.
Okay.
Let's see. You do not outnumber them.
No, I do not.
But they don't outnumber you currently.
Remember, my Path of Lies got bumped up to 3.
Yep. So there's a -1.
All right, so if I succeed on this, I actually don't have to go through with this as long as I have a willpower.
Yep.
And I have 10 willpower.
Right. So they kind of hum and haw for a second. They're like, do like snouts.
365 snouts.
Which way?
Can't tell you. All I'm telling you is it's within a 10-minute walk of my pace from this spot. That's where I let it go. Who knows where it went now? It's been about 15 minutes.
Tell us.
I would split up.
Show us where you let it go.
I can do that. I'll show one of you.
No, we all have to hunt. You said so.
All right. All right. I will. I'll take him to a particular direction. It says, and I'll point off in the distance. I let it go right over there.
So yeah, so these five like kind of like fairly muscular looking little kobolds come out through the windows. It doesn't look like there's a door anywhere. They just use the window. They're quite nimble, but they're like they have their slings ready. To, like they're talking about like, oh, I'm gonna eat so many snouts. I'm gonna eat as many snouts as I weigh. Like they seem completely fixated on the snouts. They don't seem to care too much about the gold or anything of that nature.
Your weight in snout.
All right. Well, that's cool. All right. So I didn't send them towards my people, by the way. I'm going to take a quick look around to this place, see if there's anything that's interesting or valuable, and then I'll run back to the people, the team, and let them know what happened.
Just taking a quick look through the window, it looks like it's a circular room, and then there's like a little platform, and you can see that there is a door on the southern wall of that room. And it is dark inside. But yeah, the kobolds will go scampering off, with dreams of snouts filling their belly.
Well done, Golden.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And I'm going to listen in for as long as I can and participate as much as I can. But I've dropped connections 4 times since 8 o'clock. So I'm going to let other people make decisions from here on in.
Yep.
Desi, we found a way in.
Let's go
Yep.
explore the place.
Right. So yeah, so you make your way in through one of the windows. It is dark inside. There's a little bit of light kind of streaming through the windows.
Trusty's torch roll.
And as you kind of explore around this area, you can see that the southern part there's like a basically like a little bit of a lip. And then there is a door in the south wall, like a big solid stone door.
Are we free to move in this room?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just opening the map up a little bit.
Yep.
You say the door is down. Oh, that's down south there. Hmm.
But yeah, the place, it does look. What you do notice, there's nothing metal here. There's like places on the walls where like there used to be torch sconces and the like. There is nothing metallic in this room.
Everything is made of stone, or is the metal missing?
The metal is missing.
That's not good.
Might be the kobold, or it might be the blue flame guys that just took all the metal to make their armors and everything.
Oh, and Ryzen, your hammer, the head of it is glowing ever so slightly.
Ooh,
Don't know
I
if that's
stare at
gongs
it.
or not.
Mm,
Well,
I
we're
imagine
in
the
the right
closer it
direction.
gets, the brighter.
Mind if I check the door?
Someone's gonna have to.
I'm gonna inspect the door, see if there's any trap or opening mechanism.
Give me let's call it a scouting roll.
I am not pushing that.
It's a very secure stone door.
Yep. I do not see any latch or anything. With that kind of failure, I'm probably inspecting the wall, but
There's no obvious way to open it.
not that I can see.
Nothing that you can see. I mean, it's very obviously a door, like it's recessed slightly, so you might be able to, push it or get hands under it or something. But there's no obvious handle or keyhole or anything of that nature.
Was there a handle?
No.
Give it a push, I suppose.
Right.
I'm suggesting that to Okatai. I'm not pushing it.
Suggesting that what?
Suggesting
Push
to
the
push
door.
on the door, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I can try that.
Archer's staying back a little bit.
I'm gonna draw my sword. Breath, of course.
I'm gonna try to push on it.
Okay. Oof. Right. So the door, it does kind of like, it pushes in ever so slightly, and then it just kind of like you'll hear someplace further up a mechanism kind of click into place, and then the door starts to move. But as it does so, I am going to need you to give me a move roll.
Is it a dodge roll?
No, it is not.
I swear I'm not rolling those dice.
Sorry, who's playing with the door?
Okatai is.
I'm gonna push that.
Perfect. So as the door slides, you hear the breaking of glass, and this like highly caustic liquid kind of flows down the door over your arm. You take a point of damage to your strength, and your armor is reduced by 1. But because you succeeded on the agility roll, it is not ongoing.
You okay, Okatai?
Yep. There was a trap. Damn it.
And kind of beyond the door, you can see. Well, you can't see anything because there's no light. But as Tresius comes forward with the torch, you can see it opens up into a hallway. Just faintly across from you, you can see some stairs going up, and you can see a little hallway that goes off to your right.
Think we should close the door behind us just in case the kobold come back. And we should
Not a
expect
bad
traps
idea.
from now on, because yeah.
And everything here is everything is made out of stonework. And actually, Trestius, as you kind of step forward and Okatai steps, as everybody kind of moves forward, everything is very clean. There's no debris. There's no skeletons. There's no dust. Everything is very, very clean. There's no sign of anything metallic anywhere.
Now that I am on the other side, I'm gonna check what the trap was to determine if it was added after, like a bucket on top of a door, or if it was built in to hold that vial of acid.
It looks like it was built in.
Okay. So it was a dwarven trap, not somebody coming after and just putting that there.
And as you guys kind of like move forward, you can see that there's a basically where that star is. There's a statue. Looks like perhaps some dwarven king or something. Stone statue standing there. Stairwell on the left and right of it, and a hallway that ends in a door off to your right. And as you guys move further in, the glow on the hammer is getting a little bit brighter, and there's like little wisps of steam starting to come off it.
Oh, that's weird.
I'm gonna close the door behind us if everyone's alright with that, just so that the kobold don't barrel in when they come back.
Are these stairs going up or down, Chris?
They go up.
But it means we can't go barreling out of them if we're on the run.
That's why I'm asking what you prefer.
I would rather have it open.
Okay.
I'm less concerned about kobolds deciding that they can't find the pig and getting all yappy about it than I am about me carrying two of you on the run from a dragon.
That's fair.
The intent is to kill the dragon, not to run from it.
Yeah. But if things go poorly, I'm not just gonna leave you guys there to get eaten. Hopefully you won't just leave me there to get eaten either.
Nah, nobody is getting eaten today.
Good. Like that attitude. Keep that up.
I checked that door before we go further in.
Agreed.
Scouting roll.
I'm gonna look again for trap, and if I find nothing, I'm gonna be skeptical.
This one also seems to have some sort of mechanism. It looks like if you apply pressure at the right place, you can basically open the door without triggering the trap. But if you open it hastily, you'll be in for an acid bath.
Okay. Think I understand how the trap works. I'm gonna try to push at the right pace and place.
Okay. Sleight of hand roll.
Yes. I do have some sleight of hand. Do lockpick apply?
No. The door is not locked.
I mean...
So you kind of carefully, gingerly look for the right places where you can basically, when you push the door in and it starts to slide, you have to push it kind of a second time so it clears the glass vial.
All right.
And as the door slides open, you hear voices inside. Again, that very high-pitched voice is like, "But they're supposed to be out hunting."
More kobold.
More kobolds. Like, Zopa's not going to be happy about this. And then one of them calls us like, "You're supposed to hunt. Bring food."
Um,
Ryzen, would you like to work your charm, or should I just shoot them?
I can try.
How many are there?
Okatai only heard one distinct voice, but you can hear the movement of more than a couple.
Okay.
Are they aware that we're here?
They haven't seen anybody, but they basically they heard the door open and they just kind of like shouted at the door, assuming it was the other kobolds. Like, go hunt, go bring us food.
anybody good at mimicking a kobold, telling them that they're going to hunt, and I'll close the door?
Can I try to do an impersonation to try to sound like?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was going to do the same thing. Good idea. Go
Yeah.
for it.
let's call that a performance roll. So Rising kind of like, hits your voice up half an octave or so. What do you tell them?
We got attacked. I was the only one who made it back. I needed to warn you guys. We're out hunting, and orcs got most of the group, I think, or they were coming.
And you hear like a bunch of panic, like orcs. Okay, get in here quick. Close the door. We'll sneak around. We'll get them to come into the guardhouse.
I'll start closing the door.
Like, don't. What? And then the voice is going to get cut off by the door closing, because it is like a big, heavy, solid stone door.
I was about to make an orc voice.
But judging from like just the general commotion when word got out that they were being attacked, it sounds like there's like maybe 4 of them in there.
Oh, Desi and Risen, you can take those.
So wait, we're now in the room with them?
No, Okatai closed the door. You guys are still outside.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we could just go the other way.
Yeah, might as well. Why get into a pointless fight right now? We know what our goal is.
Trying to avoid getting 2 Earths before we
Let's not fight a dragon with a wall damaged.
Yep.
Exactly.
Well, perhaps they're running to the guardhouse.
Well, they said to the other kobold to get back in and to close the door. So I assume they're gonna bunk in.
But yeah, and you do hear like faintly on the other side of that door some activity.
So we go around it.
What did you say, Trecius?
Is your thought to go up the stairs then?
I mean, if the kobold are canteen there, probably nothing for us that way. If we go up the stair, we might find a dragon.
Go take a look.
So yeah, as you guys make your way kind of up these stairs, and it kind of bends, and you can tell now that you're basically inside the cliff. Like the guardhouses and the kind of the front facing of the citadel is backed onto the cliff, and this part is, making its way into the bedrock of the cliff itself. Probably thousands of tons of stone above you. The ceilings are quite high, like very nice vaulted ceilings. Again, everything is very, very clean. No signs of anything metallic. There's definite signs of where there used to be like sconces on the walls, or like even chandelier type fixtures hanging from the ceiling, which is a good 20-30 feet above you. Far bigger than it needs to be for dwarves. But yeah, anything metal is completely absent. Kind of make your way around the little bend, and again, there's 2 stairwells that lead up, and again another like statue of some dwarven nobility in the center, in between the two stairwells.
Did you guys go west
So,
while I was AFK, or did you go south? Okay.
South.
Okay.
West.
We opened the door and there was some kobolds, and Risen did a very impressive impression of a kobold, telling them that they were attacked. And I just shut the door, and now they're bunking in, preparing for an orc attack. So
Yeah, I told them that we were attacked by orcs.
we might have got some information from them about the dragon, but we might also just have wasted time and energy on them.
let's see what we can see. And if anyone else has a torch, it'd be good to have more than one going.
You can have all the torches you want.
I can.
I'll
I'll spend the willpower and hand some around.
I have
do
plenty.
torch.
I've got torches too.
Oh well, never mind then. I won't spend any willpower.
Just remember that a torch. It's more a matter of who's carrying it, because a torch takes a hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I said.
it's good that we have more than one, because if fights start, I'm gonna throw mine because I need my hand free.
How about I carry a torch? So because my connection sucks, so we can just assume if I'm doing nothing, I'm the light.
Sure. I would appreciate you carrying a torch.
Meanwhile, Calder's like, "What do you guys need torches? It's perfectly fine."
Yeah, exactly. Non-goblins.
Yeah, I mean, all of you guys with the torchlight can see like maybe 20 feet ahead of you, and Calder can see like all the way.
I could see further if these damn torches weren't blinding me.
Well, if you'd like to go ahead by yourself, then.
You get mad at me every time I do that.
Yeah, please don't.
And that's where it all come from.
It just ends up giving me headaches.
But yeah, again, as you kind of round the bend, there's another statue of another member of dwarven nobility, and 2 staircases again going up. Caldy, you can see at the very far end of this kind of little roundabout, for lack of a better term, there is a solid wall, probably about a good 70-80 feet from where you guys are, but there is a passageway to the north. And as you guys follow this kind of like stepped rise deeper into the citadel, the hammer is glowing brighter and brighter, almost with every step.
I'm sorry, we went up?
Yep. The stairs head up. So basically kind of a ground level and then up like like half a story, and then like up another half a story sort of thing. It's like a split entry duplex.
Over and over and over again.
Fine dwarven engineering.
This is a split entry.
Get a load of those 20-foot ceilings for 5-foot tall people.
Yep.
Not for their guests.
I'd love to know how they clean them.
And as you guys get to that, oh, go ahead.
They just get on each other's shoulders like a giant dwarven ladder.
Just let a dragon walk through and just flame everything.
Yeah.
Get rid of cobwebs the fast way.
But as you guys make your way down this kind of like very wide hallway. Like this hallway is like probably 40 feet wide, 20-foot high ceilings. There's a narrower passageway, probably about 10 feet wide. The door at the end. You can hear something very large breathing in that room. And also the pitter-patter of a bunch of little feet.
Well, that's going to complicate things.
Where does the pitter packer come from? The side or from the?
Down that corridor, the other side of the door.
North. Well,
Gonna check if they opened the door or not.
and what was to the west, Chris?
Just a solid
Just
wall.
Okay. And then nothing to the south.
Nothing to the south.
Just solid wall. Well, north it is. I mean, it may just take us back to where we heard the kobolds. It might just be a really big room.
Quite a bit higher than.
Well, we're also hearing loud breathing, right?
I mean, it might be the upper entrance. I don't know how dwarves build things. It's always weird.
That's very strange that this giant ass tunnel doesn't lead anywhere but that little path.
And yes,
I mean, maybe it's just a spiral upward.
there is the sound of something
Slow
very large
spiral.
breathing, and the hammer is like glowing brightly now.
That's nerve-wracking.
I'm gonna check that wall, see if there's anything that would imply that anything on that wall moves.
Do you guys hear something breathing?
Yep.
Yep.
Sure
Okay, just double checking.
do. If you can hear it with your tiny little ears, we can hear it.
That's why I was kind of worried. Oh, sudden red change in lighting was disturbing.
That's vision glowing, I guess.
Yeah, that is.
Oh fuck, we're on fire.
Not yet.
Dial
Really
back
just
a
a
little.
matter of time, though.
There you go. Okatai can give me a scouting roll.
I'm gonna certainly try. I don't believe that wall is just a wall, but
Can I make that scouting roll too? If he doesn't make it. Oh, never mind.
So you can like run your hands over this wall, and it is a solid wall, but there's something a little bit off about the architecture. And then you kind of realize what it is. It looks like it's smooth, but you kind of like take a moment, kind of run your hands over it, looking for any seams or anything. I mean, dwarves are master craftsmen, so if they wanted to hide seams, they certainly would. And it appears like this corridor probably did continue at one point, but basically a bunch of stone was basically pushed in, like filled it in, and then it was melted smooth.
oh, so like emergency collapse to prevent the dragon from passing, but it was melted smooth by like fire breath or something.
Possibly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying out loud to the people. Like, that's my theory. So I don't think this is gonna open. We're gonna need to use a side bat.
Before we do, I'm just going to do a thing.
But I think the dragon lair is just beyond that, just that it's shut off. Sorry, Trestus.
Just going to pop Firewalker.
Okay.
Seems prudent.
I'm gonna give him some space.
I'm gonna whisper a little prayer to my little goblin gods.
As you might wish to activate your helmet.
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to activate my diaper.
It'll just find you easier with sense of smell.
Well, that depends.
If you're planning to throw it like
That
a
was
sling
bad.
stone, it's not going to harden in time, I don't think.
That was absolutely horrible. Christ. Yeah, I will focus on my helm for a moment.
Okay.
Come on, little buddy, don't let my brain roast.
You feel comfortable.
I can't tell if it's working until I'm on fire. I don't want to be on fire. Okay.
The spell will work.
Uh-huh. I
Yeah.
trust you.
It is unlikely to belch your breath.
That's good. Very good. Alright, so a dragon would probably be too big to fit down this little corridor, right?
Well, it depends on the dragon.
Well, I'm going to guess that if this hall was caved in and then they went through the effort of melting it shut somehow, that it's because there was a dragon on the other side of it.
I think
And
it might have been
maybe-
melted shot by the dragon breath.
I
was
mean,
pissed about the path being blocked.
that could be.
One
Either
way,
way,
or another, the
dragon's
dragon's there
on
is
the other
probably
side.
just on the other side. Considering how much it glows on its hammer.
Yeah.
So we need to find a way around.
Well,
Try north.
we can go through the wall.
Through that wall? She'll point to the sealed one.
You have a magic hammer.
I mean, that's gonna be the less subtle approach. Like the dragon's definitely gonna hear us coming, but
If you wish to check the door to the north first, I understand.
I mean, he's probably going to see the glow, too.
I would expect so.
the door
sorry,
to the
just
north
for-
is probably gonna be trapped too again. So
You go first.
Sorry, Chris, just to clarify something, you're saying the caved in stuff was the stuff to the west, not north, right?
Correct.
Oh, okay. I thought the north one was the. Okay, sorry.
There is another door there, Okatai.
I gotta assume it's trapped again and check for the same kind of trap.
Okay. Make a scouting roll. This one, it was trapped. It looks like at some point somebody did not open the door properly, and the trap is no longer active.
Okay. I'm still gonna push it in the way it should be pushed, just in case, because I don't trust myself. But I'm gonna open it.
Right. Caldy, since you're the only one who can see with your dark vision, as the door opens, you do see a bunch of kobolds in that room. About three from where you can see three from where you're standing. They are out of the torchlight.
You just said BRB.
I assume he would pass that on.
I would expect so.
And as that door opens, this like really kind of like acrid smell hits your nostrils there, Okatai. It smells like it smells like vinegar that's gone off.
Oh gosh, what have you been brewing in there? We're not orcs. Just looking for a pathway to the dragon.
Do you say that?
Yep.
As you do, you hear this very loud booming voice saying like, "What did you bring me?" From inside that room.
Oh dear.
A magic hammer.
Lost connection again, I think.
Nope.
No, we hear you.
Oh,
If anybody
yeah,
want to
again.
take over my speech with the dragon, you're welcome to. But so far, I've said that we are bringing him a magic hammer.
How's the speech gone? How's the speech gone so far?
Badly.
I
What
opened
was
the
said?
I opened the door. I said, "Oh my God, what are they brewing in there?" Because it smelled acrid, like vinegar turned bad. And then I said, "We're not orcs. We're just here to. We're just trying to find a way to the dragon." A voice said, "What are you bringing me?" with a very deep, booming voice, and I instinctively answered, "A magic hammer," because technically we're bringing him a magic hammer.
And what was his response?
That's where we
Nothing
are.
yet.
That's where you are. She'll say, "Step in, bring me this hammer and the rest of your metal goods."
Yeah, the metal was for the dragon. I say that like very deep, very low to the others. How do you want to play that?
I'm not the combat guy. In fact, I'm thinking about hiding.
Fair.
I'm thinking that my heat resistance spell is going to come in real handy here in a second.
Let's just step forward. It's full of woodpile.
Shit.
So yeah, as you step forward, you do see there's a couple of kobolds. They're kind of in the process of turning towards where you are. They were previously facing off to the east, where those other kobolds were. It looks like perhaps they were expecting an orc attack from the east or something. And in the darkness, deep in the darkness, you see something very large and very kind of lumbering moving. And you can hear the footsteps like the T-Rex in Jurassic Park.
All right, did anybody talk to those kobolds?
I tried to, but the dragon answered.
And again, this big voice like, "Leave your metal. Offer it as tribute."
Colleen, do you want to handle this, or should I?
I am thinking, and Caldy's offended by this tribute thing. He says, "No, we don't do tributes. We do trades."
I will trade you your lives for tribute.
My life ain't worth. Nobody's life on this island's worth a damn thing. Need more than that.
Relieve them of their treasure.
One sec.
And the kobolds will all kind of turn their attention towards you guys.
Well, we knew it was coming.
Yep.
Yeah, I was just hoping to avoid additional combatants.
Oof.
You need initiative?
Yes. Just go to the combat tab, the crushed swords, and click the dice by your name.
Yeah, sorry, it was a visitor at my door. Well, I am. I guess there's no point in swapping with anybody.
Just waiting on Okatai's AFK real quick.
Okay, I can draw for him. Well, he can keep a 5 or keep a 6.
5, I guess.
So Ryzen is on 1, and then a bunch of kobolds are going to go, and then the rest of you guys get to go.
Yeah.
Ryzen is up first.
If possible, I am going to charge forward and go and try and smite a dragon.
You're not sure where exactly the dragon is.
Can I see dragon?
Not from where you are, no.
Chris,
Yep,
did you pull my 2 initiative card?
I did. You had a 5 and a 6.
Okay, good. Thanks.
Well, you know what? I'm going to trust that the illumination from the hammer is going to help me here.
It is enough for you to see a kobold in front of you. You're not quite fast enough to get to him, but you can definitely see a couple of kobolds, and you can hear something very large moving in the distance.
Okay.
Something very large moving over in this direction.
Sorry, where was this direction? Okay, it's northwest.
Oh, actually, there's something I could possibly do.
Okay.
I don't have to be holding the scepter. I think it just has to be on my person. I would like to use its manipulation ability to try to convince these fuckers to get out of my way.
Sure. Kobolds are not technically monsters, so yes, they can be manipulated.
Okay, so I'm rolling my manipulation and I get a plus d12, it says.
Exactly.
Is that the one you gotta feed a little or something?
You do have to give it a point of agility and a point of wits.
For anything I do with it?
Yep, to activate it for the quarter day.
Oh, then forget that.
Okay.
I
You-
want my attributes for the dragon.
Yep. You could certainly just roll your base manipulate, though.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll do that.
They're kobolds. They're not terribly insightful. Oh. I roll better on 2 dice than I do on 12.
It's about the same.
But yeah, so Ryzen, you come charging up, and the hammer is glowing, and like the steam is like rising off of it now, and the kobolds are like, pay tribute, and then they kind of see the look in your eyes. You tell them to fuck off, and they're like, I heard there's orcs that way.
Your tribute will be your own snout.
But that guy is not scared. He sees an Okatai. Ooh, and he clocks Okatai with his sling.
Oof.
Well, I can't parry that kind of thing.
Not unless you have a shield.
I do not. I'm gonna try to dodge.
This is going to connect solidly for 2 points of damage to your strength. You can roll your armor. It bounces right off your armor. Bling.
That was my free dodge, I think.
Oh,
Damn.
that guy's going to clock it for 4.
Damn. That's a lot of flinging. Okay.
Kobolds aren't strong, but they are agile.
Can I, if I had a free dodge, can I still dodge, or
Yes.
it's gonna take my fast action?
Takes your,
Next
takes your fast action.
Okay. Well.
Oof.
Not a good start.
Yep, not a good start. I'm gonna push because otherwise I'm gonna get knocked down by that.
'Kay.
So might as well.
Oh. So you try to dodge out of the way that one. It like connects solidly. That is going to be an armor roll. Oof. So that is going to be 4 points of damage to your strength. And your armor reduced by 1.
Holy shit.
It drops him.
Yep.
Right. So Slingstone comes out of the darkness and just like catches Okatai right in the head. That's a crit. You have lucky, correct?
Lucky 3.
Right, so you can choose what critical you would like. If you would like to only be stunned, that is certainly an option.
I will choose to only be stunned. I might
Okay.
choose something else in the dramatic situation, but right now there's a
Okay.
dragon there.
Okay. Oh, that guy.
I think I'm glad that I took lucky.
Oh yeah, lucky is the tank skill.
Fax action to move. I think, Trustius, what do you have for armor?
Chainmail. Helmet.
Okay. What does Ryzen have for armor?
I have chainmail and an open helmet.
Oh, okay. Well, both of you have the same amounts of metal. So on a 1, he's going to shoot Trustius. So a slingshot comes out of the darkness at Ryzen. You can dodge if you would like.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I will spend 1 willpower.
Okay. So yeah, you're short enough that it goes right over your head. That's a halfling. Okay, it's way far away. One.
We gotta back out of here.
I'll move 2. That's him.
We need to drag Okatai back out of here.
Yep.
I take it's I can delete that critical injury that's been healing time was 3 days. It's been there forever.
Yes. That takes us to Okatai, who is down.
I'm gonna act nonetheless.
Berserk.
Not Berserk. I'm gonna use Path of Beast so my pig gets me back up on my feet.
Aha.
Because I need to focus for now. Just a little bit. I'll Berserk after that.
Okay. So yeah, the pig's like, get up, get up.
He's just like pushing me and you have a dragon to fight. Get back on your feet and just raise me up.
Okay.
So I'm gonna spend 4 willpower to heal 4 strength.
All right.
Nice. Back up.
I can do this all day with my face bruised by the stone.
Yeah. And that
Uh,
it does not count as an action.
nope. I assume I can smell the dragon right now.
You can if you want to. You can smell something very strong. You can spend willpower if you actually want to like target
Well, I want to target it, but I wanted to know if the smell was enough for me to choose him as a target for the fight.
it. Yes,
Okay.
he is the source of that sour vinegar smell.
Yeah, I assume that. I'm gonna activate the spear that Trestius gave me
Okay.
and activate my Wolfkin ability for 9 willpower.
All right.
So I think it's gonna take my action to activate the spear,
Yes, it
Does,
does. Yep.
and my fast action was dodging last time.
Yep.
So that's gonna be it for me.
So yeah, so he pulls out the spear and like the runes on it start to like glow, and he gets like this feral look in his eyes. This is like laser focus on the dragon. That'll take us to Coldy.
Poor old Caldy.
Safely here at the back.
Safely there at the back. I will move up.
You can basically get up to like just in front of Trustius for both your actions.
I don't. Geez, my computer sucks right now. I want to move behind Trestius, but I'd like to be if there's a way I can bean somebody with a sling.
It'll take one action to get to just behind Trustius. So you could. There's a couple of kobolds within range.
All right, so what is this? Kobold number 14. That's not an encouraging number. Let's try him.
It's number 11.
I'm hoping
Oh,
that
it's number
he's
11. Okay.
counting the ones that ran off looking for Pig. I hope.
I mean, we could intimidate more of them. Because they're a problem. The sling hurts.
Yeah. Yeah, getting hit in the head with a rock sucks.
Ding!
Rock bounces off of him.
Yay! I'm helpless. Concentrate on the others.
That'll take us to Trustius.
Okay, so I'm gonna move I'm gonna move forward, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know where the zones are, so
wherever the red lines mark the zones.
okay. So that's all the same zone I was in, right?
Yes.
I want to move to the next zone. Is that a pillar?
It is.
Seems like a good place. Okay, so I'll move here.
Okay.
I'll drop the torch.
Okay.
I'll shoot kobold number 10. That's part of my move action.
Oof. Sorry, which kobold were you shooting?
Number 10.
That will drop him.
Nice. Slow action. I can't see another kobold. Crap. I will.
I didn't hear them, Mr. Otis.
I will. I don't see anything. This darkness is a pain in the butt.
Yep.
I gotta pull
I
another
don't
torch, I
actually
think.
know.
You need to throw a torch around.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's me.
All right. Desi.
Yeah, I don't see anybody. So, I know where my people are, but that's it.
There are zone markers once you get in. You just can't see them.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I mean, I can't see any enemies because
Neither can I.
There's the-
I just got my lowly human eyes. And, yeah, I will step up here in front of Caldi because that's what I get paid the big bucks for,
Woohoo!
and hope that
You get a
someone.
dragon
will-
horse, there's lots of big bucks.
I'll yell out, toss some torches. I can't see jack shit.
You still have an action left as well.
I will. Can I light a torch and toss it?
You can light a torch and toss it next round.
Because I'm not tossing it at anything in particular.
You could drop it at your feet.
Yeah, I don't want it at my feet. I've already stepped on burning things once and it sucked. I would like to toss it like over here somewhere.
Yep. You could do that next round because tossing it is an action.
I mean, was
Yeah, I'm
did she
gonna want
move
my. I'm pretty
inside-
sure I'm gonna want my action for hitting something.
I mean, did she move from a zone to another? If that's all the same zone, she could have moved further in and dropped the torch wherever she got.
Oh, that's true. It is all the same zone, so you haven't actually used any actions yet.
Oh, okay then.
So in that case, you could light it and throw it.
I will light it and throw it. I would like to get it over here.
Okay. Give me a marksmanship roll.
I also need to give you a torch roll.
Yep.
And I can't see anything, so I don't know if I'm hitting it, so I'm not really aiming for anything particular. I just want it not at my feet.
Well, you didn't
Good
hit
thing
the
I'm-
thing you weren't aiming for.
Good thing I wasn't aiming for anything. I'd prefer not to hit Okatai.
So would he?
Yeah.
I concur.
Oh, hey, now I can see some folks, and so can Trustius.
I'm in the wrong spot.
Where's Mr.
Yeah, you want to be. Well, maybe. I still can't tell where the dragon is, so. Oh, I can see
Strangely,
three.
neither can I.
That's weird.
I mean, the kobolds are kicking her butt, so.
I feel fine.
That will take us to Ryzen. You can see that there are a couple of kobolds that Desi's torch is lighting up. And the dragon, you know, is somewhere over in the northwest.
All right, guys, do I go looking for the dragon or do we go and club these things like baby seals on the way?
Oh, it's a baby seal day.
Probably
All right, I will go charge and try to club a baby cobalt seal.
Perfect. And as you start making your way into the room, you do see that there was one that was just kind of in the shadows between Trustius's torch and Desi's torch that you can basically close right with and swing on no problem.
Sounds good.
He was just in like the sliver of darkness between the two torches.
Yeah, I saw him appear as soon as he moved.
And these are not monsters, correct?
They are not monsters. I mean, he's rubbing his snout where he got hit by a. Oh, jeez. He's like rubbing his snout where he got hit by a sling stone, and then you just like slam that hammer around, which shatter whatever armor he had, if he had any. But since he doesn't, he is like pasted.
Why is it? That's excessive.
Like the follow through and the hammer basically drives him back into the pillar to your north that you can't see, and it leaves a little cobalt sized imprint like a Wile E. Coyote cartoon.
I like it.
I think you can make an intimidation check after that.
I just had visions of Monty Python and the Holy Grail when the bunny takes the head off the guy. Jesus Christ.
Pretty much. Oh, Kobold. Kobold's like, oh shit.
That's right. You had your chance.
He is going to fire a slingshot at Ryzen. Oof. He is apparently motivated by fear. You can dodge that if you like. You are apparently motivated by anger equally. And then he's going to run away from the madman with the hammer.
That's my secret. I'm always angry.
I might run away from a madman with a hammer.
This guy.
I'm like Jim Carrey and the Cable Guy. Come back here so that I may brain thee.
He is going to fire off a sling at Ryzen as he also retreats up the stairs. Only one success, so you can roll to dodge it if you like.
I'll spend a willpower.
Okay.
We better have some willpower left by the time we fight the dragon.
Kobold 8 was intimidated by Ryzen, so he was intimidated before the hammer hit anything.
Now he's confirmed that it was the right bat.
It's like I made the smart decision. I'm gonna go help hold the front door against the orcs. Yeah. I hear there's orcs over that way. This guy also previously intimidated.
For some reason, my screen just refreshed. Now everything is black.
Try hitting F5. F5 should refresh everything for you. Okatai.
Yes.
You can smell the dragon. You can't see it, but you can certainly smell it.
I can move in the same zone without it taking an action.
Correct.
And I'm gonna try to light and throw a torch in the approximate direction of the dragon.
All right.
That's a marksmanship roll.
It is.
And throwing hard would apply.
Yes, it
I
would.
assume. Yep.
You throw it as far as you can, and it hits something solid and kind of falls to the ground in front of a pillar.
Yep. That makes sense. And I'm gonna end my turn here and fast draw my weapon back out.
Okay. Caldy, a bunch of the kobolds are running in a great deal of fear.
Good. I'm going to cast a spell on Risen. Magical Seal.
I'm gonna start clapping like a seal.
Yeah, actually, that's better than what was written here. Actually, I might do that instead. Actually, I think I can do that with Entice. So I'll have to look. No, Magical Seal. So magic won't work on him for a quarter day.
Okay. You can decide how much willpower you're going to put into it.
I think I don't have to put anything, right?
Yeah, it lowers the power level by whatever you put into it.
Yeah, the power level of your magical seal is subtracted from the power level of any spells affecting him.
But don't put in too much because you're just gonna explode and you're gonna be the magical problem.
All right. So how about 3? What do you think, Trestius?
I
3?
mean, clearly your magic is better than mine.
You're absolutely right.
Here's the important thing. If you fuck this up, does this just fuck you over or fuck me over or both?
I guess we'll find.
You're all in the same zone, so
Right?
Oh, power level 5.
without a mishap. Wow.
I guess my magic is better than yours.
This is
that
gonna make
good?
him so cocky.
So you do have to move within arm's reach to cast it.
Yeah, I'm going right up there too. I want to be able to see this dragon.
And you can just barely make out the dragon behind the northwesternmost pillar.
Okay, gotcha.
It is surprisingly close to Trustius.
Oh dear.
I should probably add it into the initiative. It was happy
That's-
to. It was happy to let the kobolds do the work.
Now
Uh,
he has to hack for
yeah.
himself.
But that will take us to Trustius.
And all the kobolds are leaving?
All the kobolds are running in fear because one of them got beheaded by a hammer.
Yeah, I saw that. That was excessive.
Did you scream where you saw the dragon, Colby?
I think we lost him again.
I'm gonna move into the zone to the west,
Okay.
and I can open this up, right? So
Yep. Oh, there. You saw the dragon.
I don't see you.
Should be right at the very edge of your torchlight.
Can't. I mean, if you're gonna tell me I can see him, I'm happy. Yeah, I'm not. I don't see an icon, but if you're saying I can see his toe, then it's good enough for me.
Sure, he's not
I
hidden.
think the pillar light shadow might be in the way.
Yeah.
If I move you there, can you see him?
Well, I can there, but I don't want to go to that zone. Oh, so I should be able to see that, but even though it doesn't show up.
Yeah. So yeah.
Since I moved, I can shoot, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna shoot dragon.
And it is a big ass dragon. And it's not like there's no smoke coming out of his nostrils or anything. In fact, its jaws seem to be like leaving little pit marks where its spittle hits the ground.
Oh, wrong spell.
I'm not
Okay.
taking anything.
Don't roll your armor on
That's
this right
not
away,
how you
Chris.
get in.
Okay.
Depending on what the roll is, it might matter.
No successes.
It doesn't matter.
You're brave.
Slow action. I'm actually gonna move again.
Okay.
I'll move back into this zone.
Okay.
That's me.
All right. The dragon is up next. You notice as it starts to move forward, it does not have wings.
I would have had to drop my torch up there too,
I
but
have
by
it.
the way,
I'm
Chris.
using my
For the bow, for 2 hands. Sorry about that.
Okay. No worries. It does not have wings. It lumbers, but it lumbers quickly.
Oh, no, please don't.
That's one heavy motherfucker.
And then it whips its tail around at Trustius. Everyone within near range.
Just me, I think.
Yep.
Yep, just you. That is going to be 3 points of damage. You can dodge. You cannot parry.
Okay, I do have a free dodge with
Now I
fast
gotta
footwork.
Time to put it to use.
Don't you get a +1 on that?
What level of fast footwork do you have?
2, I believe. Yep, 2. I don't
Uh,
think I've dodged since I picked it up, so Maybe it's built in. Agility 5, move 2.
It's not.
It's not, no. I'll just change the modifier to
Give me
-1.
half a second. I can get this for you.
What?
There you go. If you click dodge on your combat tab, it should come up now.
Try the skiing. Dodge. Where are you? Dodge. Fast footwork. I'm going to try to stay standing.
Okay. Oh.
No, I'm going to take that hit. I'm not pushing that.
Okay. So that is 3 damage. You can roll your armor for. Oof.
Ouch.
So it's 2 points of damage and 2 points off your armor, and you are knocked prone.
Should have fell down. And does that take off my armor by automatically? It does not.
No, it doesn't.
Take care of it.
That will take us to Desi.
Sorry, did Trustius just fall over?
Trustius just got slammed by a dragon tail.
Oh. He is way too far away for me to do anything about it.
Only one zone away.
Is the hall and that first block of 9, are they separate zones or the same zone?
They're the same zone, basically. That way people aren't
Oh.
stuck in the hallway.
Okay, let me get up here then. Fuck, where's Ryzen? He's way down there. Oh shit. Dude.
I mean,
I mean, you can.
he's in the same zone as you.
Yeah.
The dragon just showed up. You can't blame
Yeah,
him for
yeah.
not being in close combat.
That's very true.
The dragon was perfectly happy to let the kobolds bring its treasure to it, but then you guys...
And then they all ran away.
Yeah.
Yeah, bravely ran away. Shit, it's awfully dark in here for mid-afternoon. So I'm not going to be able to get into that zone and take an attack.
You got a charge thing or something, don't you?
Oh,
Sorry about that.
it's okay. So I get 1 move and 1 action.
You get a fast action and a slow action.
Okay, and fast action would be the move?
Yep.
Okay, so yes, I do. Thank you. So my fast action will be to enter his zone.
Woohoo!
And my slow action will be the melee charge.
Right.
I will... be using... Let me just check. I'll be using... Path of Fate. So I'm going to spend a willpower point to foresee how an opponent will act in the coming round. All of my attack and defense rolls against this opponent get a +1 modification till it is my turn again in the next round.
Love it.
Activating this talent does not count as an action, but can only be done on my turn, which it is. So there's 1 willpower. I'm expecting to go through 5 willpower on this turn. Just a warning.
Spend
So there's
every
1.
bit, all of it. Spend it all.
I just spent.
Entered
9
the room with
willpower to
10.
activate a
I
thing,
expect
so-
to leave with 0. Okay, so melee charge. Yeah, I'm going to go after him with Briath, of course.
Yep.
I use melee charge, sword fighter, and I get a +1 for the attack. God, that's a lot of dice.
Ooh, his armor stops one of it.
And I will use Path of the Blade to immediately get another one.
Okay.
Oh, I don't get the melee charge this time. Still get Sword Fighter, though.
Yep.
And the bonus from Path of Fate. I would like... Oh, never mind. Let me just check something.
That's a Chris armor roll right there.
Yep.
I'm okay with that.
That's why he gives us so much ability to bypass army.
On 10 dice.
I can...
4 ones.
With Path of the Blade, I can increase the damage by spending willpower.
Yep.
Oh, it says I have to state how much before the opponent rolls for armor.
Yeah, that's why I asked him not to roll armor.
Yeah.
Sorry, I mean, I can re-roll my armor. I certainly won't mind that.
No, that's quite all right. You can take 5. That's fine. I will save my willpower for next turn, providing I get one.
Right.
I expect to be doing a lot of parrying and dodging very soon.
Okay. That will take us to Ryzen. The dragon has shown
good.
up.
Oh, good, because I actually had a question and I was going to interrupt somebody for 2 seconds.
Yep.
So my question is, because I was rereading the fast footwork talent, because I have the entire tree, when I have been rolling to dodge, should I have been clicking dodge in the combat tab? Because I've just been clicking move in the agility, and I noticed it wasn't, I don't think it was giving me my +1 from the talent.
It's better if you click it from the combat tab.
Okay, because I've been clicking it from the skill by mistake, so...
Yeah, it will give you the bonus if you click on the one in the combat tab.
Okay, because I just looked at, because I'm like, oh, I probably wasted 2 willpower, I might not have needed to, but okay, good for future. Try to remember to click the combat.
Yep. All right, so Ryzen, you're up. The dragon has shown up. Just remember the hammer can only basically be swung every second round, so you can't swing the hammer, but you can definitely work on getting into position if you like.
I'm happy to do that.
Because you need to get in near range, so that's 2 action, I think.
Is there a way I could flank to go and try and sneak up from behind and still be able to attack next round?
You could probably make your way over to the kind of like over to the other side of the pillar here.
Yeah, and then next round charge in. That's what I was thinking. Yep, that worked.
Okay, the kobolds. Kobolds are out of this fight now that the dragon's involved.
Can't say I blame them.
That will take us to Okatai.
Okatai is in his hunting trance, focused on the dragon. I was wondering, since the name is Iron Dragon, does he look metallic when you look at him?
A little bit, yes.
Okay. Just wondering if Rustbite would work. And Tress just said something about looking for loose scale on him. Is there a roll that could be done to try to locate one? Does that take an action?
It does take an action. It is a scouting roll.
Okay. I'm gonna move and I'm gonna try to do that scouting roll.
Okay. It does not seem to have any vulnerable, like, places where the scales don't fit right, but this particular dragon, rather than having lungs, it has something much more akin to gills on the side of its neck, which are not as heavily armored. You might be able to hit those.
Okay. And if I understand right, I could use the willpower with the path of the arrow to try to shoot after that.
Yes, after you've used all your actions, you can spend a willpower to attack using a ranged weapon. But the weapon has to have been prepared, so if it requires, like, drawing an arrow or whatever, you can do so.
Okay, good. Yeah, I can. With quick draw, I can just shoot my harpoon.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to do that. This applies Dragon Slayers,
Yep.
specifically Dragon Slayers.
There is a -2 if you're trying to hit the gills.
I'll take the -2. So, and I have my bonus from the scent. So
Yep.
that will be like this. If I know how to count. It's gonna be a lot of dice.
Holy God, that's a lot of dice.
Yep.
It is still standing. That harpoon is definitely lodged into its gill, though.
And he will be bleeding 1 every turn, and I assume the poison is negligible.
Well, I can make a strength roll for him if you like.
I mean, seeing how it went with the worm, it's gonna be fine. Terrifying.
That's not all the dice. It can't actually manifest all the dice.
Oh, right. Damn it.
So 11's not a lot.
Yep,
Yeah.
As long as it's resisted by strength, poison is not a way to do with dragons.
Yeah. That will take us to Caldy.
Caldy's going to move into the next area as his fast move. Right about there, because I don't want to be in the same area as anybody else. And then I'm going to cast a spell on myself.
Okay.
And that will be Firewalker.
Okay.
And this one, should I still be using willpower on this one?
As low as possible.
Like 1?
Yep.
As 1 is good. Yep. Don't even spend any. It'll take 1.
So just
Is it
1 die,
power-
that's it?
Yeah, the
Yep.
power level doesn't matter. It just works.
And there we go. And I don't think I can do anything else, right? For this
Right.
round.
Right.
With a plan for next one.
Right. Trustius.
So standing up is a fast action?
It is.
Okay. Don't suppose I could shoot it with that fast action.
Nope.
Since I didn't stride or move or whatever it's called, run.
Yeah, you didn't run.
And if I run, it's going to get an attack, right?
Unless you succeeded a move roll.
I just do not want to be here.
Yeah, can't say I blame you.
Oh, Desi's here.
Guess I am.
Okay, I'm going to try to move.
Okay.
I'll do my best.
Go ahead. Give me a move roll.
Don't want to.
I can't help you with the move roll. I mean, I could give you a good hard shove, but it probably wouldn't be good.
It does not get an attack at you.
Why are you going further away?
Because I'm going to use magic and I don't want you to be in the same zone.
That's fair. Yeah.
And that's a disengage, not a run, so I can't shoot. Right?
Could have just been there.
No, it is actually a run. You make the move roll to basically duck out of the way.
Oh, if I could run, I'm gonna shoot.
15.
And once again, don't roll the armor until I make my roll, because it might matter.
The
Yes,
red
thank you.
Zarka, $10,000
That is not great.
or 15. Pieces and still have enough money to save to go get a new.
You make your armor on that, or dodge, or whatever you want to do, I guess.
Armor.
Wow. I will spend a willpower to take an extra shot with Path of the Arrow.
Okay.
Oh, we're losing
We'll
arrow
go
now.
get it.
Okay, so I'm going to spend 1 to bypass his armor,
Okay.
which brings me down to 7. I'm going to spend 6
You can get
for extra
repainted.
damage.
Okay. He is, in D&D terms, bloodied.
That's me, guys.
How much damage did you just do to it?
He
9.
did 10 overall. Okatai did 11 overall.
11. Yep. Okay. Alrighty.
And he's up.
Yeah.
Trusty's just injured him.
Yeah.
Desi's right here with a sword. Desi's wearing plate armor.
Yes, I am.
So
No, I'm not. Sorry. Am I? No, I'm wearing my usual chain.
Okay. Still, you have more metal than anybody else.
Oh, probably yes. I mean,
Shield, fancy helmet. Yeah.
no doubt whatsoever. If he's attacking, double check. No, never mind. His attacks are fine.
He can't tail attack because he can't use the same monster attack back to back. He'll do that instead. Acid Cloud.
Oh, that looks bad.
That is bad. So that is going to be a move roll, Desi.
Can I dodge or is it? It's obviously not parrying.
It is a move roll unless you spend your human thing and explain to me how you do a different skill.
Well, is it considered a defense roll?
Not for this, no.
God damn. That messes up my Path of Fate use. Yeah, because I don't get the +1 from Path of Fate.
Actually,
if
I'd
it's not
say
defense.
you would. Yeah, you would.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
lots of monster
it's
attack
fine.
won't be straight up
Yeah.
dodged
Yeah.
move. So
Thankfully, Trustius moves so he doesn't get hit by this.
Oof.
Yeah, everything else I have is requires a weapon or a shield to be used. Whew.
So you are going to take 3 points of acid damage. You can roll your armor.
That helmet took like a
You
month to
wouldn't
build.
think they just
If it keeps me alive, I will be happy. Do I roll the chainmail and the helm separately?
If you just click where it says armor at the top.
Oh, right, yes.
So you take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
1 point off of armor of your choice.
Well, I knew I was going to be... Yeah, the chainmail, because it's not giving me heat protection.
So that could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
As it breathes out this spew of acid, partially melts your armor. And it would have hit anybody else in the same zone, but nobody else is in the same zone.
Yeah.
As run from dragon.
Although,
right.
as a fast action, it is going to make a contested might roll against Okatai to pull Okatai towards it.
Contested might. I assume it's gonna win.
I only got three successes.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
It could push.
It can't actually.
Oh. I just wanted to take 6 damage.
Yep, yeah, it's gonna pull me closer.
Yeah, I should have
Yeah.
done that first before I breathed, but well, hindsight. Desi.
Yeah. Okay, so just moving within the zone is the fast action, right?
No, moving within the zone is free, but if you move away from this thing, you have to make a move roll, or it will get an attack at you.
Damn.
So yeah, if you want to back up so that you can charge it, you have to
Yeah.
make a move roll, or it will get a free swing at you.
Am I considered in close or in near range?
You're close.
Okay.
You're arm's length,
Oh, that's worse.
and it just
Would that
it did it with like a casual toss of its head.
would that trigger the spear ability? If somebody moving near with me, I can stab it.
Nope, because it didn't move near with you. You moved near with it.
Okay, that was my guess, but just checking.
Yep.
I'll use Path of Fate again.
Okay.
I mean, I really like that charge, but I don't like the idea of it hitting me with, I don't know, another acid cloud or a tail attack or anything like that. So, Desi's just gonna get angry.
I mean, the
She
good.
usually
Oh,
is.
that reminds me. Starting your turn, you take a point of damage to strength
For
because your flesh is melting.
Oh.
that sucks.
It did take a point of damage from bleeding at the beginning of its turn.
That's right. Now it is officially bloodied.
Let's see if we can bloody it some more. So, with Brieth, naturally, I'm going to be attacking it again. I do get my bonuses from Sword Fighter and a bonus from the Path of Fate. Oh no! What the hell? Brieth!
You can push it if you like.
You might.
As much as I like, I've only got 3 strength right now.
Yeah, we've dumped so much willpower into this thing. This is so bad.
I've still got 7 willpower left.
You'd rather do another attack than push that.
Yeah, I think I would. Let me double check and see if I have to succeed on the first one.
Nope.
Nope. Excellent. I will just spend a willpower to do another attack then. And hopefully hit it this time. Come on, Brieth. Get with the program. Come on, Dice. You like me in this game. I mean, that's a bit better. I would definitely like to spend for extra damage on that.
All right.
So that will be... I'll spend 3 to make that a 5.
Oof. My armor stops 1.
For now, Rise is up next.
Yep.
All right. That's it for Desi.
Yes.
All right. Ryzen is up. The hammer has been recharged.
Yep. I will charge it.
Get him.
And as you get closer and closer, like the head of this hammer is basically like glowing red hot now.
Kind of regret not buying melee charge now. But, oh well.
It is really sweet, I gotta say.
Well, I got 3 XP. I can start working on it after this if we survive.
Yeah, and Desi can teach you, so you don't have to worry too much about it.
Sweet.
Mm.
I want to make sure I'm clicking everything. I'm clicking both Hammer Fighter boxes and both Dragon Slayer boxes, I believe, correct?
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect. And yeah, as you swing that hammer, like it basically like just before it impacts, it turns from like glowing red hot to almost like bluish white hot. And there's like a pop and sizzle that just completely ignores that dragon's armor. And that is a good solid hit on it. It roars in pain. You technically still have a fast action left since you started in the same zone.
Would I be able to scurry back to where I was to try to stay out of whatever it might do in retaliation?
It would take a move roll so it doesn't get a free attack, but other than that, you certainly could.
Okay. And I would just be rolling move, correct?
Correct. Okay, perfect. Yeah, you can duck back around the corner.
For the hammer to recharge.
That will take us. Actually, I might as well remove the kobolds. This will take us to Okata.
Okay. So I'm near range with him. So
Arm's length.
Sorry?
Arm's length range.
Yeah, arm's length. So I'm gonna try to stab it in the gill with rust bite,
Okay, perfect.
testing my metal theory.
Perfect. Oh, and Caldi, from your vantage, since you can actually see them, the kobolds, they, as soon as the dragon got involved in the fight, the kobolds either the dragon's going to be mad at us for leaving, or you guys are going to win and be hunting for them. Either way, the kobolds are fucking off.
Good plan.
I want to be a kobold.
I'm closer.
Next characters will be the all kobold party.
God, no.
Goldie and the kobolds.
Oh, fuck.
Something's not working with
Our
Dragon
first
Slayer.
hit single. I'll never want to see a dragon again.
I don't know why, but I pictured that as a Motown type thing where we're backup dancers and singers.
That works for me. I like Motown. Do the clap hands and the spin around.
Exactly.
I would love to see an animation of Trustius doing that. Be fucking hilarious.
We're not that far away. AI will get there too.
Okay, that should fix it. Rust bite. Yeah, works. Sword fighter applies.
Yes, it does. Dragon Slayer.
And the fact that I'm not happy right now. -2 for trying to hit the guilds.
Yep.
I think it's that.
Right. Another big chunk taken out of it. Oh,
Tough iron. Armor.
it's got good armor, but
Wait.
I roll like shit.
You hit the gills, so that should help.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. Right.
And I'm gonna use my fast action to try to disengage,
Okay.
so I can throw it a spear again.
So it is
That's
a
a move.
move roll.
Everyone's banking on Desi blocking shit. I'm gonna disengage so Desi can block.
Yeah. As long as it's not acid, I can try at
I mean,
least, but I
I
can't
don't
do
mind
jack
if he
with
attack
acid.
me, but if we're in different zone, you attack only one of us at a time. I think it's more efficient.
Yep.
Mm.
And I can heal Dizzy back up. I can't heal myself back up.
Yeah, if someone wants to do that, it'd be nice.
You do, as it
Acid's
like
bad.
basically snaps his jaws down towards you. You kind of like duck between them. Whoop.
Did the rusting effect of Rustbite have any effect on him?
No, the dragon is not actually metal.
Yeah, just trying.
It's good to know.
It's called an iron dragon because that's what it eats.
Okay, it might have like the snails that live near the volcano. It just
Yep.
make iron scale because of its diet based on iron.
Yeah, I mean its teeth look like they're made out of metal.
Huh, that's interesting.
Coldy.
I'm going to try for a manipulation roll to get him to ignore the people attacking him and come at me. I
It-
will call him a pathetic worm, that I'm his true rival, and come at me, bro.
he
Nice.
he does not care.
No manipulation roll?
No. No,
Yeah, does that still count as an action then?
it does.
You're itty bitty tiny and below his nose.
All right.
Generally speaking, manipulation does not work on monsters.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. Yeah. I will slink closer to those stairs.
Okay.
To those stairs.
Trustius.
Can't say I blame him.
Trestius is gonna drop his bow for free action. Fast action and slow action is to pull his dagger and his grimoire.
Okay.
That's a nice, easy turn for Trestius.
The dragon. Desi is still here.
I am.
It is going to bite you. It can't breathe again. It will bite. It is going to bite Desi for 4 points of damage.
Desi's gonna dodge. Because Desi does not like that idea. So I guess fast footwork. It's not a slash attack, right?
No, it is not. It is a stab
And I
attack.
I get a +1 for the Path of Fate.
Yep.
So that makes my modifier a 0 for me to stay on my feet.
Oh, it is going to bite you for 3 damage.
Oh. Well, I'm glad I have armor. Yeah, I suppose I can't really parry a bite.
You cannot parry any of its attacks, actually.
Ooh.
Oof.
Oh, we've been doing this move thing wrong.
Yeah, you guys have been dodging and hoping that this thing can parry something, but then you realize that this thing is so strong that it would probably just crush her if she tried.
Okay.
Oh, so we've been really brazen. Okay.
Yeah.
That's- I just peed a little.
But you can roll for your armor, Desi.
Oh, I most definitely will.
What the hell?
Oh, wow.
Right.
Okay.
So that's 3 points of damage to armor.
Yeah.
So 3 points is coming in. 2
But
point,
only one to me.
2 to you. Because it,
2, yeah.
it hit you for
Oh,
3
yeah,
and you
okay.
soaked 1, so 2 to you.
Yeah. That's bad. Because that takes my strength down to 1.
That is its turn.
So you're strong as Scalding.
Yeah.
Desi,
Yeah, that's bad.
Desi, starting your
twice as
turn.
strong as that.
Starting Desi's turn, she takes a point of damage from the acid.
Mm.
Oh, she goes down. And then with Berserkers, she gets right back up again. With the same 1 strength that I've got right now.
The good news is the crits on that are benign
That's
for the
right.
most part.
Yeah.
The dragon also took a point of bleeding.
Oh, wait. But yes, it is actually it's considered a fatal critical, but it's not immediately fatal. It's fatal in like hours or days. So
If you live, you survive. Right?
yeah, yep. But you're up, Desi.
I'm gonna try to attack it with Briath again.
Okay.
Because that's the way Desi is. I mean, that's the only thing she knows to do.
And you're berserk, so you don't have a choice.
And she's berserking, so she doesn't. Yeah. Bonuses from Sword Fighter.
That might explain why Desi's always angry. She's just always berserk.
Let me double check Berserker, because I don't.
She's mad because she doesn't know how to duck.
I mean, she's a human. She's
Because
gonna
I'm
die,
better at
so
parrying.
that's surprising.
I've got like 3 or 4 different talents that give me different things with parry. I have 1 that helps me with dodge.
All of your close combat attack does an extra point of damage when you're berserk.
Oh yeah. All your close combat attack do 1 extra
Yep.
point of damage.
I keep forgetting that part, but yeah.
And it doesn't say I can't use any other talents.
Nope.
So, I'm going to use Path of Fate again.
Okay.
Because a willpower is worth a bonus point for defending and attacking.
Yep.
Okay. See a sword fighter again. Yeah, she's gonna go in slashing, stabbing, and screaming. Oh, that's good. I would like to spend 2 willpower
For
to
damage.
increase that to a 6. Yep.
Okay. So it's gonna take 4.
He actually managed to soak 2 with his armor.
Yeah, it's the most I've rolled, I think, for armor. Possibly ever.
Nope, you did roll a 4 once.
Oh, yeah, I think that was against
Against
like
my
1 point of
1
damage.
damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. Anything else from Desi?
No, because I'm now out of full power.
Right. That will take us to Ryzen.
All right, I'm trying to think what would be better here since this is my recharge round. Either A, I can throw a knife. I could do Path of the Warcry 1, which if I dump willpower, anybody within short range, I think is only Desi, could get a +1 for all their things for next round. Or
Heal Dizzy?
heal Desi 1 point.
Healing-
But
Healing me would be nice as well.
I mean, if
okay,
you
so
heal
it's
her,
either
that
the
gives her
Warcry
one
or
strength
heal you,
back.
but I can only heal 1, so okay, I'll heal whatever you need. Strength? Is it?
Mm-hmm.
You need?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll spend a willpower and I'll heal her 1 strength.
When you heal her strength, you also give her +1 on her next attack, so it
Yeah.
kind of does both.
Yeah.
Okay, so it works out that way. Perfect. And I still have 5 willpower, so okay. So take 1 string.
Okay.
Thank you.
That could be important.
Mm-hmm.
That will take us to Okatai.
I was wondering, does attacking from the darkness give me any bonus? I remember when the fight with the salamander, it did, but I'm not sure.
And what if the dragon couldn't see you?
Like, if I retreat, like, ear, would
The,
that be enough for me to try to take advantage of that?
the dragon can still see you.
Okay. I'm still gonna try, because I don't know if he sees me. So I'm gonna take my fast action to move there, and my slow action to throw a
Okay.
harpoon aiming at the gills.
Perfect. But yes, if the creatures can't see in the dark, then absolutely you would get a bonus. But
Oh yeah, that thing probably sees in the dark.
or it feels you thumping on the ground.
Yeah.
I hope it sees in the dark. We spent 3 turns dropping torches.
It's one of the things with a lot of like OSR style games like Forbidden Lands is, generally speaking, PCs don't have dark vision, and monsters do.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So aiming at the gills again.
Okay.
Huh. Didn't roll the D8. Okay. Might just not be able to show it.
I think it did, but it came up as a 6.
I just the list of dice there. It's not there, but
Oh, gotcha. Right. But that's still a good solid hit.
yep.
That will take us to Caldy.
Calder's going to move and try to beat him with my sling.
All right.
I'm not confident.
I mean, it is a really big target.
Well, I'm confident I'll hit it. I just don't have any weapon damage. There's no point in pushing.
Okay. That will take us to Trustius.
Okay. So once again, not a huge turn. Standard action. I'm going to activate my knife for blood channel.
Okay.
Should give me 6 willpower.
All right.
Which I have to use next turn.
Yep.
Fast action. I'm going to run. And since I ran, I can throw my knife. I think. I don't know if that counts as shooting or not. Or shooting just bows.
Shooting is just bows and crossbows.
Okay, I'm happy with. Do I want to move? Or am I happier there? Yeah, no, I'm good.
The dragon's turn. It would like to go after somebody else, but Desi's right here. And has way more metal than everybody else.
I look awfully tasty. Yeah.
It is going to... It's going to basically... Rock attack.
It's gonna what?
It is going
Hex
to
a
do
rock
a
attack.
rock attack. Everybody, I need Desi to make a move roll, which does not count as an action.
Is it defensive?
No, it is not actually. It basically like rises up and then basically uses its body as a sledgehammer to crack the ground underneath you.
Oh shit. Okay. So it was just a straight move roll.
Straight move roll.
Okay.
Dwarves are going to be pissed.
Okay. So you do take 1 point of damage that you can roll your armor against. but you do not plummet into the crack in the ground it makes.
That's good.
Okay, so your armor soaks the damage, and you do not plummet to your death.
Yay!
Team no plummet.
So is she still standing, or is she like hanging from inside a chasm?
No, she's still standing because she succeeded on the move roll.
Woo!
Because I'm used to keeping my feet under me in strange conditions.
But Desi, you are up.
I am. And I am. Brieth and I are gonna take another swing at this thing because that's what we exist for.
I'm just happy Brieth does not object to fighting this thing.
Me too. I get a +1 from Path of Fate. Let me double check that. Oh, no, not this time. Okay, but I still got my sword fighter. Two, but that's not surprising given that I've only got 2 strength right now. Take one of them.
Right. Anything else from Desi?
Sadly, no, because I'm out of willpower. Unless Trustius manages to magically funnel me some or something.
Give me a minute.
Okay.
That,
Desi looks like she's flagging.
that will take us to Ryzen.
I'm hoping Ryzen can take care of this.
Alright. I'm going to charge forward.
Risen smash.
Sadly, I do not have Path of the Hemp 3, so I cannot give you willpower.
That's okay. Kill it and we'll call it good.
That's the never-ending shopping.
Oof. So Ryzen, you rush forward. The head starts to glow again. You slam it in, and how would you like to do this?
Nice.
Woohoo!
Oh, thankfully.
Love it that the hammer is the one that kills the deal.
Alright. I charge forward. I'm going to do like the thing from the Fantastic Four, and instead of saying it's clobbering time, like, it's hammer time, bitch! And I do a leap in the air, and as much as I can leap, I come down and I El Kabong it like that Hanna-Barbera guy or something. But I yell, it's hammer time, bitch.
Captain Caveman.
Perfect.
No, the masked horse that looked kind of like Zorro, El Kabong or something.
Gotcha. Perfect. So yeah, so as you bring this hammer down, and basically collapse the dragon's skull, the glow on it starts to fade as the dragon's life leaves its body.
Well, goddamn.
But that was, yeah. I'm happy that the hammer was the one that got that. I was debating whether I should fudge things a little bit to give the hammer the kill, but then it just worked out that I didn't have to.
No, that's perfectly fine.
It
Guys tell the story.
Yeah. When Desi hit it, it had 5 health left. She hit it for 1, and then Ryzen connected with 5.
Nice.
How many did it have total? Like 25 or 30?
It started with 60.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've kept a running as best I could. I kept a running total of how much damage we did, but it was.
It's a good
painful.
thing I was on my last harpoon. I can shoot 3 times in a fight.
Yeah.
And then I do an MC Hammer parachute pant victory dance.
Perfect.
Of course
All
it
right.
does.
So we'll pick up in with the aftermath of this next time. But we will
We
get
actually killed the dragon, guys. We did the thing.
Yeah, we did the thing.
you guys
Can't
had
kill skeletons or bandits, but we got a dragon.
If a beer bandit ever gets turned into a dragon, we're fucked.
those,
Desi feels better right now than she did trying to jump
We did
a little lava flow.
We did two incredible things today. We stayed on pat and killed the dragon.
And honestly, if you guys had not like scared away some of those kobolds would have been a viable threat.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
an
yeah.
action economy threat, right?
Yeah.
I mean, one of them killed me.
Such a pain in the ass.
I'm only up because of my pig.
Yep.
Yeah, the kobolds would have made it big speed bump, meat grinder, wear us down slowly and chip away at them.
Yeah, it would have been a real pain in the ass.
And yeah, because I mean, you didn't have to fight the first ones because Caldy got rid of them. You circumvented the second ones, and then you scared off the third group. So,
Not bad.
participating in the game session, yes. Travel through a new hex, no. Discover a new adventure site, yes, you did. Defeat one or more monsters, yes. Find a treasure, not yet. Function, no. Pride, no. Dark secret, no. Risk your life for another PC, no. A lot of people risk their lives for
I was about
themselves.
to.
You were about to.
Tried.
I ran in. True. Okay.
I mean, that's your thing.
That yeah.
it kind of is, yeah.
I shot an arrow.
Caldy tried to get the dragon.
Yeah, but not for
back
right
in.
up close.
He tried, and if the dragon had been susceptible to manipulate and had gone for Caldy, absolutely that would have been Caldy risking his life.
Yep.
Extraordinary actions.
We killed a dragon.
I think so. I think everybody can get that one.
I mean, we killed a dragon
Yeah,
We did.
in Forbidden Lands.
Uh-huh. And lived through it.
And the multiple fearing the kobold by Risen and Caldy and
Yeah.
making sure they don't interact.
That was very nice.
I also give the point for that.
So that is 4 XP.
Nice.
Awesome.
Well done, guys.
nice.
Whew.
Nice.
That'll give me an extra point of Berserker.
I can't believe we survived that. Oh my!
I think
God.
this is the first time I've gone through an entire session without taking a single piece of damage.
You only have 2 hit points.
Fuck
I know.
off.
I'm usually unconscious 3 times a session. But
I'm
today I
just
took
impressed we
nothing.
stayed on
Not
plan.
even a witch damage for a change.
I'm just impressed we stayed on plan.
Must be nice.
I am very strong. I have 4 hit points.
Desi has
I
5.
currently have.
This game. Oh,
I normally have 5. Currently, I have 2.
The,
that acid breath though, like we
That was
prep for
bad.
fire.
Yeah, how frequently can it do that?
Too frequently.
The rules are that a monster can't use the same monster attack on subsequent rounds. So it can, in fact, it could acid breathe every second round.
Oh,
Ugh.
okay.
And
But you roll for that, right?
I roll for how much damage it does, but if you take any damage at all, it does 1 point of damage, automatically bypassing armor for a number of rounds equal to a d6.
But I
No, I mean
rolled-
it's attack. Do you
It's a
roll its attack? Or?
randomized.
I can roll or I can choose.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that fucking acid attack, it completely bypassed my Path of Fate.
Yep.
Because Path of Fate would have given me an extra die on dodge and parry, which it didn't matter. Because
So
it
I,
was just a cloud.
I started max willpower. How much willpower did we spend?
I started at max willpower and I spent 10.
I
Nice.
started at max. I spent 5.
I started at 5 willpower and I spent 11.
Good harpoon.
11?
Because I used the item that Tristius gave me that gave me 6 temporary willpower for a round, and I popped that up and used them all on my racial ability that gives me
Oh,
One
So
more
we
dice for
spent
the
like a
full encounter.
pile of willpower.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I spent 3 myself.
And now we have a dead dragon.
So yeah,
And
so
now
you
we have
guys
a
spent
dead
what? 10, 20, 31. Between you guys spent probably pretty close to 40 willpower.
Yeah.
Damn.
Ouch.
Yep.
But I had +9 dice with all of me attack against him, so I think it was worth it.
Although I think I spent all of mine against the kobolds.
Let's all come in late tomorrow.
we're sleeping in, boys.
Perfect.
I mean, we need to skin that thing. The problem is we only have one roll to skin it to get all the pieces we need, so that roll needs to be as good as it can be. So if we do it while we're hurt, it's gonna be shit. And
Oh,
we
it's
need
not
That's a-
gonna be
yeah,
good for
That's
sure.
a next week problem.
That's a next week
Yep.
problem.
All right.
Okay,
Have a good night,
easy,
everybody. I got to go to bed.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Chris. Enjoyed
Yeah.
this fight
Have-
really much.
Have a good night,
guys.
guys.
That was amazing.
Yep,
Thanks,
it was a great
everybody.
fight.
Great game.
Yeah. Have a good night,
Night.
folks.
Good
Take
night,
care,
all.
everybody.